Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunbil Shaddam. And the expression, "it never rains but it pours," has never really been more appropriate because we have a whole list of different problems we're contending with here. Let's take a quick inventory. We contracted the Great Pox in the last episode, which along with being maimed has given us a -4 to our health. We do have a +2 from our family focus and from our faithful dog. So maybe we won't die, but I wouldn't be too surprised if we did. We have a couple of religious revolts going on, but you know, what else is new? Actually, this is a peasant revolt, not a religious one, but we do have a Hindu uprising over here as well. We have an adventurer who's going to arrive on the 30th of December, which is only a few months from now. And we had the Seljuks pop up right in the middle of our realm here, in this one county that was previously owned by the Aghlabid Sultanate, or Emirate. So, he's basically guaranteed to attack me at some point pretty soon, I think, with his 30,000 troops. So that's going to be fun. But in the meantime, we do have to deal with our most immediate problems, which is going to be these peasant and religious uprisings. And I think what I'll do is raise my Holy Order, since we can use them to fight the adventurer who's going to be here in a few months as well. And I think we'll not be paying for them for basically the entire time. So our son, our elder son, who was born of our concubine, of course, is of legal age. He became a detached priest. Okay. Let's see if we can get a marriage to somebody for an alliance. What countries are pretty big up here? We do have an alliance with Rus already. Khazaria might be helpful to have. How strong are you? He's not very strong, okay. Well, I guess we'll just betroth him to this Khazarian character anyway, and who knows, maybe it'll make a difference. Alright, well, we might be taking care of one of our problems, as our plot to kill the adventurer is about to fire. We're going to try the old highwayman ambush strategy. We'll see how that goes. Betrothal goes through, that's fine. Failure, he got away, but my involvement was not revealed. Let's hope we get another chance at that before the plot actually fires, or before the invasion actually starts. Time is ticking down quickly though. Alright, I think 14,000 is going to be plenty to fight him, even though it's in the mountains. And our son is going to marry his betrothed. And are we even catching you? We are not. You're headed to Lara. In that case, we'll try to go here instead. This is also mountains, so this isn't really an improvement. And here we go. The Seljuks have declared war. Okay, well, let's hope they hang out in the desert and take a lot of attrition, though these event-spawned troops may not actually suffer attrition, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll of course have to raise all of our levies. Let's have you come together over here, but not pass through where this rebel stack is. You guys are all fine. What about you over here? We do need to redirect this army. Just going to ignore the Hindu uprising. for the moment. We got bigger fish to fry. Let's see. We do want to catch them here if we can. Get them taken care of. Oh, and here comes our adventurer conquest as well, so they'll be coming from the north. If they want to fight the Seljuks, I would very much welcome that. Okay, let's actually check out what the war goal here is. Kingdom of Khiva. So, de jure, that would be a pretty large chunk of my land up here. I'd be very displeased to lose that. How about the adventurer? What is he after? Duchy of Samarkand, so that's within the Kingdom of Khiva. So maybe that makes it more likely that the Seljuks and the adventurer will come into conflict with each other. We'll hope. And it looks like they're not going to be suffering any attrition here. They're just going to merrily assault all of the holdings that they want to assault. I think this war might not actually be winnable against the Seljuks. It's going to take us long enough to get our troops together. And they'll be happily assaulting things in the meantime. And this is not actually looking like a good battle here. We are going to win it, just about. This satrap has provided me with proof that the chief of Gurgen has been slandering me. We don't care about that. The peasant revolt is headed to Berjand, which is also mountains. Let's see, are any of you going through there? You are. Just stay clear. I think we'll follow with this army though and try to make sure they're wiped out. Oh, of course, more Hindu infidels have risen up, reinforcing the ongoing uprising. So our problem over there is just increasing as well. We lost a siege to the adventurer. And he is losing some troops in these assaults, but it's not going to be really enough. How many troops do we have raised? Oh, we have 29,000 actually. That's more than I thought. Maybe with some raised mercenaries we will be able to fight him. So the timing is still an issue since we are going to take a bit longer to even get our armies together. Let's see, 22nd of March, he is definitely not going to get out in time. You're headed to Samarkand, you're headed to here, so they're getting closer. I'm assuming they're hostile to each other. Though their wars aren't over the same title. I'm not sure. Okay, we won the battle here. Still didn't wipe out the army though. In fact, I think we could just white piece that and get rid of it. We still imprison him. Let's do that. We can still execute him. Okay, lost another siege over here. Down to minus 50%. Minus 54 there, okay. Minus 66. And where's he headed? Balk. Okay, so he's not going to go fight the host army. And we still don't have our army gathered. Urjand has been converted to the Church of Zun. Okay. %, 80, 87. So he's headed to Maimana, which is desert. So if we can attack him there, that might be our best opportunity. And I'm actually going to raise a mercenary army as well. So that should give us a decent numbers advantage. Let's see, we have 33,000 to his 29,000. We could raise a second army of mercenaries. I think we'll do that. And hope we can get there in time. He's actually heading down to Mandesh, okay. So he's going to be there on the 8th of September. Our armies are going to arrive the 9th of September at the earliest. Oh dear, that's pretty bad. So let's see, this is the army of Chief Sursap. Let's see if we can get an organizer in charge of this one and get it there a day earlier. Yeah, we can definitely get there before he does. He wants to offer me peace, which means I surrender. We will, of course, decline. Let's not accidentally click accept there. Alright, so we're going to get there first. We're going to receive him in the mountains. We'll have our reinforcements on the way. Not sure I really like our chances, though, still. Every time my son meets a stranger, he looks like he might faint. We'll say shyness is a terrible curse and talk with him. And he'll possibly become gregarious, and he did, okay. So that's something good, at least. Okay, so this isn't a conquest on us. This is a conquest of Latium on Pope Paul. Post-invasion of Rome. The papacy. Well, good luck with that. Okay. So our first army gets there on the 1st. We're getting a second one there on the 4th. Our armies from here are going to be straggling in at various times. Okay. I guess he lost the invasion then. And we have started this battle. Let's hope we can hold out long enough for our reinforcements to arrive. They're going to start getting there on the 26th. There will be the army of Sobuk. Can we see that here? No, it goes off the screen. Well, we'll just leave it and hope it gets there in time anyway. This is not going well. We did get our reinforcements in, but I think it's going to turn out to be too late. Let's merge these together and see if we have another organizer available. Seems that we do not. Well, just hold out till the 5th of October and maybe we have a chance? I don't think so. Ooh, it's close, but I think we're done. And that battle is definitely going to get us to 100%. So unfortunately we're going to have no choice but to surrender. And I guess we should do that before we fight another battle here. So we're going to lose 200 prestige, and he takes in, or vassalizes all titles in the Kingdom of Kiva. I guess the good news here is that we killed a good 10,000 of his troops, his event-spawned troops. So in a subsequent war, we'll have a better chance, and we will be having a subsequent war. Don't you doubt it. And I guess the good news is that this, I think, ends the adventurer conquest inconclusively. So that's good news. Okay, so in the meantime we still have these Hindu rebels to deal with. The constant surges of adrenaline and increased heart rate makes me weary. It's not as fun being angry as it used to be. We lose the trait Wrath, okay. Well, that lowers our martial score, increases our diplomacy a little. We still haven't died of the Great Pox and being maimed, kind of surprisingly. So more good news there, I guess. So he still has 21,000, we have a maximum of almost 20,000, so we're relatively evenly matched now. And with also our Holy Order at our disposal and the ability to hire more mercenaries. Actually, speaking of mercenaries, we probably should disband. We can't just disband the mercenaries. Actually, we can do it via these buttons. Still leaves us with 7,000, which is less than I would really like to have to fight this Hindu army. I suppose we could disband and re-raise our troops and get a couple of thousand more. Or what can we actually raise from here? Almost 1,000 more. Maybe that's enough to make the difference. Of course, our vassals could help us out, that would be nice. Gain some technology. We have a claim on the Sheikdom of Samarkand, but we do not have any claims on the kingdom here, Khiva. Which is unfortunate. We can, of course, declare holy wars on him. In fact, he'd be a great target for a great holy war. If our priest sees fit to declare one. Actually, we're getting more troops here since they're reinforcing the Holy Order. So I think we will have enough troops to successfully fight the Hindu uprising. Especially by the time we get over there. As long as no more troops join them. We have a new satrap, okay. Need to get our daughter educated with somebody else. We can actually educate her personally now, so I guess we'll do that. And we'll appoint a new marshal, who is going to be this satrap. Train troops in my capital, please. Alright, let's get on our way over here. The county that they're in is Jungle, which is a terrain penalty if we attack into it. Can we go in without any river crossing as well? It looks like we cannot. Yeah, everywhere has a river, so we're going to have a minus, or rather 2 separate terrain penalties. That's okay though, we'll have probably a few hundred more troops. Maybe up to 9,000 or so by the time we get there. Everyone is Everyone has found out about my plot to kill the adventurer. Okay, well, that's not our problem anymore, so we should probably stop that plot. I don't know if he got to continue his war against the Seljuks. I guess not. The satrap of Bakar has declared... Oh, it's a revoke war. I thought he was maybe attacking somebody else to gain some land. And it looks like the Umayyads actually took this independent county in here, which is kind of annoying. I guess it was actually their vassal sultan here who did it. I think these two counties are in separate duchies. Means we'll have to now have two separate holy wars against the Umayyads to get those. So I think we'll just wait till 1st of September for another few reinforcements here, and then we'll go in and attack them. And in fact, we'll have to wait till the next episode because we're out of time for this one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.